Friends, today I want to tell you about another failure. You read here that failure is the road you will travel to success. Just be sure you take the correct exit. Today I have a heavy heart because I've invested in a company called Timex. And today I just realized that Timex also has closed without me having collected all my investment. Timex was this company that was a copy of PatronPay. They were really just a photocopy. They had similar profits, like they offer more than PatronPay would offer. And you see, this is my page on Timex. You see my account, and down below here you see what you see now when you try to type the website had just disappeared. What is it to think about this? What can I make of this? What do I learn? I have to acknowledge that I'm very brand new in investment, as you can see. This is a proof of that, of my newness, my naivete in making decision. Am I discouraged? No, I am not. I'm not discouraged at all. And I want to take this case to explain that investment is risky. So when I tell you that investment is risky, you know that I'm speaking from the perspective of someone that has lost a lot. Yes, I've lost some money, yeah. But the more I lose, the more I am motivated to push forth. It's painful when you lose. It hurts. It hurts, and it at the same time it motivates. It encourages you to push forward, to search for something else, to find out what didn't work, and strive to overcome it in a way or another. Yes, I've lost a couple of hundreds of dollars that I had invested hoping to make more. We're always looking for opportunity. What I learned is that always invest what you can afford to lose. Always invest. Always risk the money. That if you lose, it's not going to affect you much. You need to have a buffer. Lesson 1, do not get into investment until you have a full-time job or enough additional means of income to support yourself in times of losses such as these. I've lost a few hundreds of dollars, but these were not all I had. Yes, failure is part of the journey, but it does not have to repeat itself. Or you need to learn, or I need to learn, I'm talking here to myself, I need to learn to take advantage of the opportunity that I have had losing money when I was trying to make more money. I love this quote from Jack Ma. You know, Jack Ma is the guru of Alibaba. He says, never give up. My father always told me never, never, ever give up. Always try. And Jack Ma says, today is hard, tomorrow will be worse, but the day after tomorrow will be sunshine. So this is all part of success. So I think I'm in a journey. The journey is getting more and more exciting, and I am enjoying it. I am strong, I am determined to find ways to move forward, to push forward through all those difficulties, to find a way. Decode the lock and strive to improve. I love the quote that says you need to be failing forward. And I believe I am failing forward. I'm not going to give up. I made bad decisions. I will certainly make additional bad decisions. But to fail, I am giving myself the permission to learn in order to grow. I love Jim Rohn quote that says, success is something you become. Success is not something you run after. And I think this all says, I feel successful because I'm not letting myself be discouraged. I'm allowing myself to learn from my loss and to strive to improve myself in a way or another. I was close to reaching my target of $900. I had invested $300. But then you see, the platform started to act up weirdly. The Bitcoin wallet stopped working. They stopped paying. They changed the terms. They amended their ways. Those are all signs of a company that is about to collapse. Yesterday, someone was saying, just be patient. Things are going to get back to normal. But no, things were getting worse. So those are the signs that you try and start to read. It's like when it's about to rain, you see the clouds, you see the weather, and you say, it looks like it's going to rain. In the same way, when you look at a company and see how the company is starting to change his ways of operating. And in the world of cryptocurrency, the main thing to look at is when you're no longer able to withdraw your money, your profits. Those are just red flags. Start to question the company. I believe strongly that failure is part of life. I am going to keep pushing. I also want to encourage you to realize that whatever you've invested, you can be lost. How are you going to react when you lose? Are you prepared to lose? Veteran pay, please do not misunderstand me. What would you do if you found yourself in this situation? What will you do if tomorrow you get up and all of your investments have disappeared? Are you prepared? I want you to think about that very carefully. I want you to consider that. because failure is part of the game. There's this beautiful design of it's a picture of success, and it's a picture of an iceberg. I was not able to find that picture, and it shows that the first steps to success are failure, disappointment, and losses. I think those are the tools. Now, how do you react when you're faced with failure?
You know, when you thought you were doing what you were supposed to do and were misinformed, the times you thought you had it all laid out and it just didn't work, the times when you burned the midnight oil day after day and it didn't seem to help, it didn't seem to change the end result. These are the times that you have to rely on your own self-encouragement. And there are two ways to use self-encouragement. Number one, take responsibility for the missed opportunity or the misrepresentation. Learn from the fact that even though your client wanted it one way and you presented it the right way, it didn't work. Be prepared for the letdowns that happen every so often. Know that this lost opportunity just sets you up better for the next one. Realize that you can make the necessary alterations next time. Make the changes that will make the difference. Study your mistakes and learn from them. Don't dwell on the mistakes. Acknowledge them. Learn from them. Encourage yourself that you're smarter than your bank account leads you to believe. The second way to use self-encouragement, remind yourself that you're bound to get better. Don't get down on yourself. Don't beat yourself up. It's the next opportunity that matters, not the last one, the next one. Now, the last one matters only in that you must learn from your mistakes. But the next one gives you the opportunity to show that you have learned from your mistakes. You can do it better next time. You just have to practice, practice, practice. Keep trying. Keep trying until what? Until you've got it down. If you figured out what went wrong last time, then you know how to make it right next time. If you figured out what it was in your presentation that didn't work, don't say that next time. If you figured out that the reason you didn't close the deal this time was because you didn't have all the facts and figures in place, have all the facts and figures in place next time. Don't beat yourself for messing up. Pat yourself on the back for figuring it out. You need to encourage yourself. You need to pump yourself up. You need to be your own cheerleader. Why? Because you can't wait and hope that someone else will come along and cheer you up, make you feel better, tell you that you'll do better next time. You have to rely on yourself. You have to have faith in yourself and your ability to figure out what works and what doesn't, what's right and what's wrong. You have to have the inner belief that everything you're doing for a positive outcome in the future. You have to encourage yourself with future successes. Number one way to use self-encouragement, take responsibility for missed opportunities and study your mistakes. Number two, don't get down on yourself. Encourage yourself with your future. Encourage yourself with your goals, your dreams, your ambition. Knowing that you've got a plan, knowing that you're taking the right steps, knowing that you're going to do it until. When you miss an opportunity, are unprepared for an opportunity, or suffer a setback while realizing your goals, when you miss out, you need to encourage yourself by immediately getting back into line. There's an old cowboy saying, fall off a horse 7 times, and you're a real cowboy. If you fall off a horse, get right back on. If you fall off track, get right back on.